Welcome to Mushroom Investigates, where we skip the BS and summarize all you need to know in 10 minutes. Today, we're looking at Skinwalker Ranch. Before we begin, thank you so much for the love and support you guys have been showing me across all my platforms. I appreciate every single one of you so much. So if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button down below to join our before 500 family and stay up to date with the weekly uploads, because we're being consistent over here, guys. It's low-key impressive. I'm shocked. But yeah, love you all. Enjoy the video. Welcome to one of the most mysterious places in America, Skinwalker Ranch. Nestled in the remote deserts of northeastern Utah, this 500-acre plot of land has become a hotspot for strange occurrences and eerie encounters. Known for its long history of unexplained phenomena, the ranch has intrigued and terrified both locals and scientists alike for decades. What makes this place so unsettling? From shape-shifting creatures to UFO sightings, no one has really been able to fully explain the bizarre happenings, and while many have tried to uncover the truth, Skinwalker Ranch remains a place where the lines between the natural world and the supernatural seem to blur. The bulletproof wolf. One of the earliest and most chilling reports comes from the Sherman family, who moved to the ranch in the 1990s. Almost immediately, they began encountering strange creatures, but one event in particular stood out. A terrifying encounter with an unusually large wolf. This wasn't your average wolf. The Sherman family first saw it grazing near their property, and it seemed unusually calm. When it wandered too close to their cattle, they decided to chase it off. The wolf allowed them to approach, almost as if it were curious. But then, without warning, it lunged at one of their calves, attacking it viciously. The family fired several shots at the creature, using both a small handgun and a powerful rifle, but to their horror, the wolf didn't react at all. It wasn't fazed by the bullets, showing no sign of injury despite the numerous shots. Eventually, the creature simply turned and walked away, disappearing into the woods. When the family inspected the area, they found no blood, no sign of struggle, and most disturbingly, no tracks in the snow, as if the wolf had never been there at all. Shadow figures and creatures. Over the years, numerous visitors and researchers have reported seeing shadowy humanoid figures lurking around Skinwalker Ranch. These figures were described as tall and massive, with glowing eyes that seemed to pierce through the darkness. Witnesses say that they move with unnatural speed, often disappearing before anyone can get a good look at them. Some believe these mysterious creatures are connected to the Navajo legend of the Skinwalker, a shape-shifting entity said to have the ability to transform into any animal or human form. The Skinwalker is said to be a powerful witch with dark, malevolent powers, and many believe that the ranch's eerie occurrences could be the work of these entities. Locals have long feared that the land is cursed, and some even claim that these figures are watching, just waiting for the right moment to strike. A common theme among those who encounter these shadowy figures is a sense of dread, as if something evil is lurking just beyond sight. It's as though the land itself has a dark presence, and these creatures are its sentinels, guarding something more sinister. One of the most persistent phenomena associated with Skinwalker Ranch is its unusual lights and UFO sightings. Over the years, numerous witnesses have reported seeing glowing orbs of light just hovering in the sky above the ranch. These orbs are often described as being a brilliant blue or orange, floating silently in mid-air, only to suddenly dart off at speeds that defy the laws of physics. One of the most famous UFO sightings occurred in the 90s, when the Sherman family reported seeing a massive black triangular craft silently glide over their property. The object was so large that it blocked out the stairs, and it moved without making a sound. The Shermans weren't the only ones to report such sightings. Dozens of other witnesses have come forward with similar stories, strange lights and silent objects flying over the ranch. Some researchers believe these UFOs are connected to the paranormal activity on the ranch, theorizing that the land might be a hotspot for interdimensional or extraterrestrial activity. I butchered that word, I am sorry. Could these UFOs be linked to the strange occurrences on the ranch, or are they simply another piece of the mystery? Cattle mutilations. Over the years, several animals, particularly cattle, have been found dead under strange and disturbing circumstances. These cattle often appear to have been mutilated with surgical precision, organs removed with extreme accuracy, yet no signs of struggle or blood around the body. Perhaps the most chilling aspect is the lack of any obvious explanation. The cuts seem to be performed with an advanced tool, one that leaves behind clean, precise incisions. In some cases, the animal's eyes and tongues are removed, and the carcasses are left behind, with an eerie sense of calm, as if no struggle had taken place. The Shermans themselves discovered mutilated cattle on their property, and these discoveries only fueled their fear that something malevolent was happening on the ranch. Researchers from the National Institute for Discovery Science also investigated the mutilations, but despite extensive studies, no logical explanation has ever been found. Could it be the work of unknown predators, or something else? Poltergeist-like activity. Strange and inexplainable events didn't stop with creatures and lights. Many people who've spent time at Skinwalker Ranch have reported poltergeist activity inside the home. The Shermans were no strangers to this kind of paranormal activity, as objects would often disappear and reappear in random places around their house. Tools would go missing only to be found in strange locations hours later. Groceries which had been unpacked and put away would mysteriously end up back in their bags. There were also reports of doors opening and slamming shut on their own, sometimes with such force that it left the family rattled. Some believe this type of activity is linked to the spirits or entities said to haunt the land, while others think it's part of a larger, more complex paranormal phenomenon. Regardless of the cause, it's added another layer of mystery to an already terrifying place. Portals and dimensional anomalies. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of the ranch is the possibility that it's a site for interdimensional activity. Some witnesses have reported seeing what they describe as portals, shimmering windows in the sky that seem to open into another world. Through these portals, witnesses claim to have seen strange landscapes and even creatures that didn't belong in our reality. In one instance, a group of researchers reportedly saw what looked like a daytime scene through a shimmering portal, even though it was nighttime, and just as quickly as it appeared, the portal vanished, leaving them with nothing but confusion and awe. These accounts have led to theories that Skinwalker Ranch could be a doorway to another dimension, where the laws of physics don't apply, and time and space bend in ways that we can't understand. Could these portals be responsible for the strange occurrences on the ranch? Physical effects and equipment malfunctions. Over the years, those who've spent time on the ranch have reported strange physical symptoms, which some believe could be caused by the unusual energy or radiation present in the area. Researchers from NIDS, as well as other investigators, have described feeling disoriented, dizzy, and even nauseous after being on the ranch. Some have even developed unexplained burns on their skin after exposure to certain areas of the land. In addition to the physical effects, electronic equipment seems to malfunction regularly. Handheld devices, cameras, and even sophisticated scientific instruments have failed, without warning, while on the property. Once investigators leave the ranch, the equipment mysteriously returns to normal. Could the ranch be radiating something that interferes with electronics? Or could there actually be something paranormal at work here? So, what's really happening at Skinwalker Ranch? Is it haunted by spirits and cursed by ancient forces? Or is it a place where the laws of nature just simply don't apply? Despite decades of investigation, the strange occurrences continue to this day, and no one has been able to offer a definitive explanation. Is Skinwalker Ranch a hotspot for extraterrestrial life? A portal to another dimension? Or simply a place cursed by dark ancient powers? The truth remains elusive, and until it's uncovered, this remote corner of Utah will continue to hold its secrets.